Can you hear me? All right. Yep. Talking your mic.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. I can hear you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, what's happening, everybody? This is D. Hayslett right here on KRZM Radio, Radio with Charisma. I have Felicia, Miss Felicia
Henderson.
Henderson. I'm gonna, yeah, there we go. All right, Miss Henderson, tell us what's going on in your hood.
So, what's going on in my hood? I'm a past trauma healing specialist, and on Saturday, March 1st, we will be having a community discussion from Wounds to Wisdom, and we will be discussing how healing trauma can transform your life and your family.
Okay, what does healing trauma mean?
So, healing trauma is breaking through those barriers, generational trauma, generational curses, rewriting the narrative of what you've been through versus where you can potentially go by hashing through all those negative emotions.
Okay. Now, is there a specific type of person that needs to come to this, or is it just free for everybody, or what's going on? How can I get in on this?
So I'm encouraging parents, or if you are the overseer of our youth, any of our youth, even if you're a nonprofit that caters to our youth, I am encouraging you to be present because we must learn how to have this conversation and include them into the topic of healing, especially parents.
Youth, are youth going to hear this message? Are they going to, you know what I mean? Because there, a lot of times youth reject.
But the word is, if you build it, they'll come. You gotta at least try.
Okay.
And to also equip all of the adults with how to even have that conversation. How to
That's
sit them.
the key.
There we go, yes.
That's the key.
So I've run into a lot of adults that are on their healing journey that if they just had that opportunity to discuss with their parents or their grandparents or their aunts some of the things that they've experienced in life, they would have made better decisions. They would have made different decisions.
Right.
They wouldn't have had so much they had to heal from.
Okay.
So the goal is let's start doing that now.
There's a lot of things in that package that you just said, and I just wanted to announce Miss Henderson. So she has an event coming up on Saturday. Go ahead, sis.
Saturday, March 1st at the Arlington Hills Community Center. You can go on Eventbrite and register there. You can also look me up on all social media outlets. Just my first and last name, Felicia Henderson, is posted. It's posted everywhere there as well.
Okay. And what's the name of this?
From Wounds to Wisdom.
Where'd you get that name from? Where did you get that from?
So for the community discussion, it'll be myself and a panel. It's a total panel of 6. And we all are on the mission for the good of all and the harm of none, to elevate and uplift our community. And we've all experienced the not the I don't want to say the bad, but we've all have our own experiences that have put us in a position to do what we're doing now with uplifting others. We've overcame those wounds and we've healed those wounds.
Okay.
And now we have the wisdom to pass it on.
And that's so vital, and we'll wrap it up here. Passing it on. I think that we've forgotten that.
Yes.
Where the old, back in our days and before that, they would always pass on what they learned and how to get overcome and get through and progress and move and get forward and move up. For some reason, we've left that.
Absolutely, and that's the point. Because as parents, we're not always the person we are. Like I'm not the parent I am. The parent I am now is not the parent I was.
Yeah.
I have a 23-year-old, but I also have a 2-year-old.
Ooh.
So I had to have that conversation with my 23-year-old about the things she's experienced and see how she felt when I was in that era of my life and not making the best decisions and not the same person I am now. But not everybody, I'm not going to say everybody, but there's so many people that forget just because you're making better decisions does not mean it erased the experience everybody else had that had to deal with it or was around you.
Right.
And primarily, that's your children.
Wow. Okay. There's a lot going on there. Y'all go and support, and I'm going to try to make it there.
Yes.
Because I'm interested. I'm interested in seeing what you got to say.
Yes. And it's not just a panel discussion. This is a community discussion.
Okay.
So there will be a time you can give your testimony. You can ask the panel direct questions. There'll be breakout sessions where you'll have the opportunity to kind of, if you like what somebody was saying or the way they do things or a program that they have that you and your family could benefit from, all of those things will be available to you. And we will have food, we will have family resources, as well as a few vendors that will be joining us.
Okay, wonderful, wonderful. You heard it, folks. This Saturday from 1 to 4?
1 to 5.
1 to 5 at the
Arlington Hills Community Center.
All right, in St. Paul. Do you know the address?
Yes, it's 1200 Payne Avenue.
Okay.
And even though it's 1 to 5, most of that time you'll be eating, having a great time. We'll have the panel discussion and then the question and answer open mic session. But most of the time it's just the community coming together to have this discussion, but also to enjoy and network and be around each other to support each other as well.
Okay. You heard it, and you need to come on this side of the river next.
A lot of people are asking me, when am I going to come on this side of town? You got to bring me on this side of town. I don't mind at all. Bring me over here, and I'll definitely be more than happy to share my knowledge and to bring those that are coming with me to share our knowledge as well.
All right. You heard it, folks, and be there or be square. And now I'm dating myself now, but go and support and get your view in. Say what you got to say. I know we want to say, well, this is your time.
Yes.
And let people hear so they can rebuttal or agree with you and say, hey, you know what? I'm going through the same thing. So, hey, you're going through the same thing. Hey, let's find some solutions.
Absolutely. It's just like, you may be married now, and if you have an older child, that child have to live through you and bad decisions from the boyfriends you had before you got to your husband. Have you had that conversation with your child?
Have you had that conversation?
Do you know what their experience was like? We can live the same life exactly, verbatim the same, and have two totally different experiences.
Okay.
So that's what I mean when I say how healing trauma can transform your family.
Okay.
And your life. Include them into the discussion.
All right. Well, folks, we want to thank Miss Felicia for coming in and just giving us that tidbit of information, and we will support. You heard it from KRZM Radio. She's got to get out of here because she's on a time limit, y'all. But she just stopped by, and always glad to have her to come by and say what she has to say, because she has a lot to say. So, yeah. We wanted to come in and say something and say something that will help our community. So, once again, thank you for coming in. This
Absolutely.
is D. Hayslett right here on KRZM Radio. I want a hand clap.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate you.
All right.
Playing the hot jams all day long.